Hey guys, welcome back to Just Giulia. Today I'm super excited because I'm making a classic Christmas cookie. We're doing a sugar cookie and we're doing two super simple variations, and I have a special little helper, my older sister Elizabeth. But before we get started, if you guys like what you see, please subscribe down below and leave your questions and comments. Okay, now it's time to get started. You ready, Liz?
I'm ready.
Okay, we're making sugar cookies.
Which I'm excited about.
You are excited?
A little, not 100%, but a little bit.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do to get started is we're going to measure out all of our ingredients. Okay, so to get started, we're going to have 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, a half a cup of butter, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and a half teaspoon of baking soda and salt. So now the fun starts. Okay, so first things first, whenever making any cookie, you always combine all the dry ingredients together.
Okay,
so,
I do know that.
You do know that?
Yeah, that I know.
Baking 101? Okay, so go ahead and put the flour into the bowl.
All of it?
Yeah, all of it. And then you can also add the baking powder and the salt. And then you can just whisk it up. You just want to make sure that everything's nice and combined. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. You can also use one of those fancy sifters here, but a whisk works just as well. Okay, so now that the dry is all mixed, we're going to cream the butter and the sugar. We're going to do that in the mixer. Okay, so add in the half cup.
Does it matter if you put the butter in first?
No, because it's gonna go both in at the same time. Okay, and normally you would use a paddle attachment, but I forgot mine at the restaurant, so we're gonna use the whisk attachment today. Okay. All that means is that we have to go in once in a while with the spatula and just mix it up a little bit. Okay, and we can put it on high.
Okay.
Don't be scared. It's just a mixer.
No, I'm not scared. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Okay, can you scrape down the side of the bowl?
But I think that is true. Like, I think people who bake a lot actually like it. Like, to me, this is kind of a chore.
But what about the rewards of like eating the delicious baking after you baked it?
But you know me, I'm not really
just
into
scrape
like
this side of the bowl.
I rather eat savory things than sweet things. So I don't. The reward isn't that
as sweet.
It's not like a huge reward.
Okay, that's good. Now we're going to add the 1 egg. So please take the spatula out of the mixer. Okay. You can crack 1 egg in there.
Just 1 egg, huh?
Yep, just 1 egg. And then we're going to continue to mix for about another minute.
Put it all together, you bake it. It's like an hour and a half.
Vanilla going in after that. So now that this is all creamed together, we have our dry and our wet, even though the sugar's in there.
Okay, well now I know.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna put the dry into here and just do it like maybe in like 3 additions, not all at once, because it'll be really hard to mix.
Okay.
But yeah, that looks good. And then you want to really get in there, mix it up. This is where the
This is kind of hard too.
See, already she's like, I can't mix it. It's too hard.
Well, you know what? If you want me to lie, I can be like, yeah, this is so fun. This is so great. But having you, Giulia, makes a big difference. Maybe if I didn't have you in my life, then I'd be like, oh, I'm really missing something. I'm missing all of these fresh baked cookies. And then maybe I would be like motivated to make more cookies.
I think that's exactly what it is that you've never been in the position where you have to like fend for yourself in the kitchen, because I'm always there and the restaurant's always there, so you never had to be like, oh my god, I'm craving mom's lasagna.
But then you're making that too much about you. I'm just thinking like that's not the only reason why, but it's like 40% that. 40% that I just make everything so you don't have to make stuff. Yeah.
Mix that up. You're almost there. Sweating is good.
Hard. When I said I'm sweating, I actually am sweating.
But from all the nervous questions?
No.
I'm gonna give it one last stir, just because I want to make sure everything's incorporated.
And because you don't trust me.
I kind of don't super duper trust you in that department.
When you're watching me stir it, you're like,
I'm like, there's crumbs everywhere! Okay.
But
yeah,
see,
so
then you don't
good.
let me learn.
But I feel like you've learned a lot already since just this one recipe.
Maybe.
Okay, but that's how it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to be like in a ball like that, all in like one kind of dough ball. And then now this is really, really, really important, Liz. You have to let this dough rest in the fridge before you can roll it out and shape it.
See, again, that's time consuming.
Yeah, but you know what? That's why you should make this the night before.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, see? And then if you do that, it's just at the very end to get all that stuff off the spatula. Okay, not too bad, right? Make sure it's like a nice disc there. I'm gonna wrap it up.
So could you leave that in the fridge for like 2 or 3 days?
Yeah, you could. And you can even freeze it too.
Oh, okay.
And if you want to use it quicker, you could divide it into like 2 smaller balls so that it cools quicker. But yeah, that's gonna go in the fridge and that's gonna be our sugar cookies. So this dough has been resting for at least 2 hours. And that's gonna make it really easy to roll out.
Okay.
So our 2 variations, one is gonna be a rolled cookie, and we're gonna garnish with some of this peppermint dust, and then the other one we're gonna roll out and cut to shapes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna divide this in half, so you get one side,
okay.
and then you can go right here. So what you're gonna want to do is flour your surface like that.
Okay.
And then
so wait, I'm rolling it out?
You're gonna roll it out, yeah.
Okay.
But like with the rolling pin.
Okay. But we don't have a rolling pin, remember?
I know. Okay, so not like that. Stop doing that. You want me to roll it flat because we're gonna cut it out.
Okay.
Yeah, good rocky start.
Okay, see, Julia, this is that to me that's all I would do.
Oh really? Because that's super thick. That's super thick. Okay, that looks perfect. Yeah,
okay.
We want about that thickness.
Okay.
And then this is going to be for our sandwich cookie. So we're going to use these 2 cutters. So we have the ornament, and then this one is going to be for the inside of the ornament. So there's going to be like a little bit of a peek through. So we're going to cut the large ornaments first. So you can do that. Do 3, please.
Okay.
Yep. And then to transfer them, make sure you use your spatula. And put them on your prepared cookie sheet. Okay, then you're gonna do 3 of these.
That one's kind of cute to do.
Okay, so now that these are all nice and cut out, we're going to bake this at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
And you want to make sure you rotate at least 4 minutes in between so that it gets nice and golden and brown.
Okay.
Okay, go for it. So while those other ones are baking, we're going to do the easier version, which is the sliced and rolled version. So you have our cookie dough, and we're just gonna roll it in a log like that. And that's kind of the size you're looking for.
Okay.
And then you take your knife, and you just cut slices. And so we're gonna slice these, and then we're gonna roll these into a ball so that they're perfect circles. Balls like that, and then you're just going to squish it a little bit in the palm of your hand.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect, like that.
Okay.
So that's going to be our second shape. And we're going to put that peppermint dust on top of these ones. So these are going to be like a little peppermint sugar cookie. Okay, so that looks really good. So we're going to bake these at 350. Are you sure? Are those spaced out enough for you now?
Just one.
Okay, we're just gonna, okay. Yeah. These are going to be about 8 to 10 minutes. You want to make sure you rotate the tray halfway through so they get a nice even brownness. Now, before these go in the oven, we're going to sprinkle with our peppermint dust. So I'm pretty sure these are just like peppermint candies that have been ground up, and you're just going to sprinkle right on top. Okay, so this is what they look like with the peppermint dusted. Cute, nice and simple. Smell nice and pepperminty. And now we're going to finish these ones. So we're going to have the bait, like the bottom is going to be the ornament, and then the top is going to be that little wreath part. So what you're going to do is just put a little spread of jam in the middle.
What else could you use other than jam?
You could use like a chocolate ganache bowl. That's a little too much.
Okay, well, that's okay.
I think you should take some off.
Yeah, okay.
So we're going to put this right in the center, just like that.
Oh, that looks really
Press
cute.
it down, yeah. Really cute, right?
Yeah.
And then we're going to decorate with a little bit of icing sugar.
See, I'll just help you like that. You don't need to do it.
Oh my god, that's so helpful! Okay, so there you have it, our classic sugar cookie done 2 ways. Thank you so much for your help, Liz. If you've liked what you've seen, please subscribe down below, and as always, leave your questions in your comments. Happy holidays! Happy holidays!
I didn't know you were gonna